Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com. It is Tuesday, October 27th. Got some footage from our chest and tricep workout coming your way, as well as every single meal that I ate for the day. Right now, I am out for a brisk walk with my dog, Chief. It's much cooler today. We've got a nasty storm on the way, so I want to make sure I get this in before that hits us later on today. Anyhow, enjoy the footage, and got some more commentary coming your way. Lots of things going on in my mind. Loving this cutting journey so far at the beginning. Lots of lessons learned already. Going to be sharing all of that along with my experiences with you throughout this cutting phase. Let's get to that footage.
Woke up at 6:30 a.m., grabbed myself a cup of coffee with a drop of milk in it. 8:45, started making my breakfast for Angie and I. I've got 8 egg whites here, an extra large egg, some pepper, topped with a little bit of ketchup. During that time, I was uploading a video to YouTube. 10 a.m., brought Chief for a nice, brisk fall walk. Great way to get the blood flowing, just clear my mind, get myself all psyched up for the workout that we are about to do. So it was about 11:15 when we began this workout, doing a little pec activation here. So today we are training chest and tris. This is a T-bar press, or it's very similar to the Sven press that I was doing with a weight plate here. You can do that lying on a bench or standing up. But this is just an excellent way to kind of activate those pecs. You're focused on squeezing your upper arms against your chest. Just nice, lightweight. Not trying to kill yourself there, just getting your mind-muscle connection going. So start off this workout with a superset between cable flies and cable chest press. You probably heard me mention before, if you've been following my channel, this is my favorite apparatus in the gym. I just feel incredible tension throughout the whole range of motion. Really love that I have the nice back support there, so there's no momentum in this movement. Just getting a nice, notice how I just briefly hold that squeeze at the end, just squeezing every ounce out of every rep that I have. So just adjusting the handles here, bumping up the weight for the chest press. Aiming for 10 to 12 reps on that initial set. My goal here was 6 to 8, but this felt really light at this time, so I believe I hit 8 to 10. And once again, just really getting a good squeeze there in the full contraction. And this is different than like if you're doing a barbell bench press or dumbbell chest press. You're not going to feel that same kind of tension at the top as you will with a cable system like this. Tension at the top is just ridiculous. Arms are shaking. So afterwards, we're going to rest for about 90 seconds. Repeat this 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. Love that slow negative at the end. Here we got Rick doing the incline bench press. Here we're going for 6 to 8 reps. His arms are looking nice and full and detailed. He's kicking butt. Again, he's starting this cut with me. He's leaner than I am right now as we're starting this cut. He's got a trip coming mid-December, so he wants to get nice and ripped up. He's sitting just below 170 right now, so it's going to be interesting to see. Previous trips he's to get cut up for, he's been around the 160, anywhere from 161 to 163. I think he's going to finish heavier than that for this cut. And he's going to be approaching 53 years old. So each year in his 50s, he's been gaining a bit of muscle and details and just kind of mastering that art of going from really lean to crazy shredded and looking his absolute best. We did a drop set for like a hammer strength chest press afterwards, and then we moved on to triceps. Here we're doing a superset between tricep press down and rope press down. Just a great burn. This was my last set, and the fatigue kicked in pretty darn quick here. Quicker than I was expecting it to, so I ended up just cranking out a few partial reps to finish things off. And then our last exercise, if you saw the full version, again, I'll post the full version of this workout down below. We're using a different cable machine, but it is being used today. So this is something that we've done in the past. We're just lightly lean up against the bench and do some kickbacks.
All right, so after the workout, I ended up hopping on the step mill, doing 20 minutes on there. I just felt freaking awesome. Felt really good, energized. It was a killer freaking workout. Tons of energy, so I figured why not burn it off? I forgot to mention yesterday, right after the workout, I did 20 minutes of intervals on the recumbent spin bike. Once again, felt pretty damn good at the end of the workout, was really motivated, so I'm just taking advantage of that energy right now, early in this cutting phase. As this cutting phase goes on, this 8-week phase that I'm going through here, I'll be tapering the cardio down and even bumping up the calories a little bit. So right now I'm aiming to lose about 1.5 pounds a week. As I get closer to my goal, it's going to be about 3/4 of a pound per week that I'm aiming for. We're going to see how things go. I am enjoying including some intervals in there, as well as some step mill. It feels good, and I feel it kind of carrying over into my workouts. So I'm gonna take advantage of it while I can and soak it all in.
Post-workout, it's about 10 to 2. Grab myself 2/3 cup of oats, 3/4 cups of blueberries, a scoop of protein powder. That consistency is looking better than yesterday. And then I believe it was around between 5 and 5:30 when we had quiche. Now, most of the calories there are coming from the pie shell, about 400 calories. After dinner, Angie and I brought Chief for another walk. So very, very active day. And then before bed, 8 o'clock, had 1.25 cups of plain Greek yogurt and 3/4 cups of blueberries.
All right, getting ready to wrap up this video, and I just want to share some final thoughts in regards to how I blew my diet over the weekend. It's something that I've been giving a lot of thought to, really trying to come up with some strategies to really ensure that this doesn't happen again, as well as really get to the root of the problem, why it happened in the first place. And during our workout this morning, I was talking with Rick about how I find I'm so good during the week. It's effortless for me. I'm like completely in the zone, laser focused on my nutrition, kicking ass in the workouts, and I come to the weekend and I just completely lose all control. And I was telling him, like, I really feel like I'm a Jekyll and Hyde because it's two completely different people. During the week, that's who I love to be. It's who I thrive when I'm laser focused. I have routine, I have a plan, and I stick to that plan to the best of my ability. On the weekends, it's like I'm just a completely different person. It's like it's not even me. I'm so not used to having no control at all, not having something to aim for, not being driven and passionate. So it's really weird. It's really tough for me to wrap my head around. And I got home today, I ended up seeing an email from my buddy JC Dean. He sent it out to his newsletter subscribers, and it was talking about this very topic about how diet isn't your problem, your workouts aren't your problem. Your problem is that you're too focused on the long-term goal. And he used 8 weeks as his target goal in this newsletter. I found it very ironic because I'm in an 8-week cut right now. And one of the things I discussed in yesterday's video is that after letting loose on the weekend, I kept justifying it as the weekend was going on, it's okay if I slip up this weekend. I've got 8 weeks. There's tons of time for me to achieve my goal. This isn't going to slow me down at all. And it's true. This weekend didn't hold me back from achieving my 8-week goal. If this happens each and every weekend, I'm in big, big trouble. But the message in his email was about being present in the moment. So instead of focusing on your long-term 8-week goal, focus on what's going on. What can you control right now with what you're doing? So if you're eating right now, if you're training right now, if you're chilling right now, if you're watching a TV program, what are you doing? Is what you're doing right now bringing you closer to your goal? Could you be reading a book right now, getting ready for bed, and really relaxing to make sure that you have a good night's sleep? All those different things. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I am all about being present in the moment. When I am training, I am laser freaking focused. I block out all the distractions, really make sure I'm feeling the blood rushing through my veins, feeling every contraction, every stretch. I freaking love it. That's why the gym is my serenity. I freaking love training. When I'm out walking my dog, I am very present in the moment. I love seeing his smile. I just have a connection with him. I'm hearing the birds singing, the crickets chirping. Right now I'm hearing the leaves crumpling under our feet. I love paying attention to my surroundings and really soaking in the moment, living in that moment. It feels freaking awesome. What I'm finding is that during my meals, I'm not as present in the moment as I could be. And on the weekends, I'm definitely not grounded in the moment at all. I'm just kind of, there's no thought, I'm not giving any real appreciation for what's going on. So something that I'm going to be more focused on during the weekends, being very present in the moment, aware of my thoughts, my feelings, why I'm thinking what I'm thinking, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and just enjoying the moments and making sure that what I'm doing in that moment is bringing me closer to achieving my goals. Each thing that we do throughout the day adds up. It's not looking necessarily, I mentioned in yesterday's video how I'm looking at the 8-week goal and I break it down to the weekly goals and the daily goals. And I got to achieve my daily goals on the weekends. So I got to really make sure that I'm very present in the moment on the weekend and making sure that I'm giving the best of myself to everything that I'm doing during that time. Just some more food for thought. Still a lot more thought processes going on in my mind about this topic. As you can see, I'm really passionate about achieving this goal. I really want to do everything I can to achieve this goal. It's a learning experience for me. This is kind of the same process that I'd be going through with my coaching clients. Whenever they experience a setback or a challenge, we really get to the root of the problem, which requires you to be aware of what's going on. Why is this happening? What's your thought process when this is happening? If you're experiencing thoughts going on in your mind like, oh, I've got 8 weeks to achieve this goal, I got plenty of time to do it, I can make up for this, what's going to be your response in that little conversation going on in your mind to kind of counteract that response? So no, you can't put it off till 8 weeks. If you keep thinking about that, keep thinking that same thought each and every weekend, you're not going to achieve your goal. You got to do something about it. Don't put it off till next week, and don't try to figure out it next week, and figure it out right now, and just have a response to that. You want that goal. You want to achieve this goal. I want to get freaking ripped. I'm crazy, excited, stoked to get freaking shredded right now. I got to realize, I got to make note of how I am feeling right now in this moment. Because how I'm feeling right now, if I bottled this up on the weekends when I'm starting to overindulge, there's no freaking way I would overindulge if I feel the way I'm feeling right now, all freaking fired up and passionate. So you got to keep reminding yourself about how come you're so freaking passionate about achieving your goal. So little things. Lots. I'm rambling on right now. I'm sure this is going to be a conversation that we're going to have more and more throughout this week as I get more insights. And I love hearing from you. There's been some great comments under the video from yesterday as well on Facebook, through emails, getting some great responses. I'm definitely not alone in this being great during the week and then falling off the wagon on the weekend. So we're in this together. We're learning from each other. We're learning through these experiences. I'm just like you, man. I'm human, and it's the way it is. Always learning, always striving to be better, and just kicking ass. Catch you tomorrow.